How do the pieces come together? And this is where your assumptions in thinking about actions and activities really begins to make the difference between success and failure.
I'm Ron Adner, and I'm the David T. McLaughlin Professor here at the Tuck School and a Professor of Strategy and Entrepreneurship. The success of an innovation depends on other moving pieces that need to be arranged. An innovation strategy, a wide lens strategy, requires that you know not just what you want to do with your piece, but that you have a plan for how to bring all the other pieces onto the table in the way and in the order that you need for your success. Why do people default to a narrow lens? I think it's because getting execution right is really hard. But when you're in these interdependent settings, the unnatural activity you need to undertake is to recognize that if you haven't managed these external dependencies, if you're underinvesting there, then it may well be that as you're trying to do a great job on the execution, in fact, you're overinvested in execution and underinvested in co-innovation and matters of adoption. So a great example right now is self-driving cars. A lot of the focus around self-driving cars today is, can we get the technology right? But there's an adoption chain around it. The questions you would need to ask to build an ecosystem strategy are about regulators. What are the new regulations you need in place? Insurers, how do you think about characterizing risk, allocating risk? And then as you think about self-driving cars actually driving, you need to confront context. What does it mean to have a self-driving car break the law? Are you really never going to allow the car to double park to bring on a passenger? If all you're looking at is, can I make the car? You're missing these other elements, and you can have a car, but it's not going to create nearly the value that you're hoping for. Using that lens to look at broader initiatives, I started seeing how many innovations, both big and small, rely on these different pieces to come together. And that kind of led me to start thinking about, well, what does it mean when you need to align these different partners? Ever since I was a kid, I was interested in issues around innovation. This is the stuff I really like. I've got a job where I get to think about these issues. I get to share my thoughts about those issues. I get to sometimes, help shape the way these issues get formed within organizations. It's a dream.